What up, my friends? Hope you guys are well and back with another video. So in this one I want to talk about my daily routine that allows me to gain the success that I want and achieve all my goals. Because the thing about goals is you have to attack them even in small little bites. There's an African saying that says, if you want to consume an elephant, you don't consume the whole thing in one day. You cut it up into little pieces, little slices, maybe put some of that elephant in a cold storage, in a freezer, deep freezer. And then you just eat that slowly. Over time, you can consume an elephant in maybe even a year. But when you look at the entire elephant in one go, in one sitting, it's a little overwhelming. This is my exact approach with my goals and everything that I look to achieve in the game of business. So let me talk about my daily routine so you can understand what it really truly takes to take things to the next level. The first thing that I make sure I prioritize is my time. And I'm very, very anal about my time. So what I do is as soon as I wake up, I make some coffee or drink a cup of water. Then I walk my youngest daughter, because I got two kids. I walk my youngest daughter to school. My eldest, she takes the bus to school. But my youngest, I have to walk her to school because the school is pretty close. By the way, greetings from my village over here in Africa. So check this out. I am sitting under my favorite tree, the baobab tree. It's very massive, very old. So once my kids are ready, I walk my youngest to school. It's about a 10-minute walk. And in that 10-minute walk, I'm listening to motivational stuff. So most of the stuff that I listen to is more personal development. So I'll go on YouTube and search for Jim Rohn. If you guys don't know who Jim Rohn is, you need to look up Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn is an OG in the game. He's passed on, rest in peace to him, but his content lives on. Because the game that has been sharing is still relevant to 2026 and even beyond. I'm using some of Jim Rohn's principles to this day. He has a lot of mindset content about how to make money, how to manage time, how to achieve your goals. There's so many other content creators out there and motivational speakers. So just pick the one you like. So I listen to Jim Rohn 10 minutes to my kids' school and 10 minutes back. As soon as I get home, I have breakfast. I have another cup of coffee if I haven't had coffee already. And if there's juice, I'll drink juice. And the breakfast that I have is not the typical breakfast. Here in Africa, in my village, there's cassava. Cassava is a plant, and it produces a root that looks like a potato. So that's what I eat. And most of the people in this village eat the same thing for breakfast. It's amazing, by the way. I never used to like it when I started eating it, but I really, really like it. And it's got so many health benefits to it. For example, it's very high in vitamin C. And I didn't know that until I looked it up. So I eat that. I eat a lot of it. What I discovered is when I eat cassava, especially like around 9 in the morning there, I'm able to maintain my energy levels even up until 3 in the afternoon. Even past that. I can even go an entire day without eating anything after eating cassava at 9 in the morning. So it sits in the stomach. But when I used to eat bread, eggs, and bacon in the mornings, I would get hungry by 12. By 1 o'clock, I'm starving already. But it's not the case with cassava. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a superfood. I don't know. After I finish eating my breakfast, I work out. I do at least an hour workout. When I have a lot on my plate, I don't go to the gym. Because a lot of you might have a gym membership, which is cool. If you prefer to go to the gym, that's good. That's great. I work for myself. I control my time. When I have a lot to do for that day, I just work out in my house. I have a yoga mat. I have some weights, some dumbbells. Go to YouTube if I have to, look up some workout routines, work on my abs. If you go on YouTube, you can look up some workout routines that don't require you to go to the gym. All you need is a yoga mat and some weights. So I love it because as soon as I finish working out, I get to work. I put in at least an hour or two, whether it's editing a video, learning a new skill around AI. For example, yesterday I learned how to automate my sales so that when somebody calls me on my business line, I can have an AI voice pick up the phone and respond to a customer. So it'll be like as if I'm the one that's talking to the customer. And if I want to, I can clone my own voice. This is the most amazing thing about AI. I can clone my own voice, train that AI to respond to my clients. I can give it some FAQs, frequently asked questions. So if a client calls, the AI voice responds to all the questions that they have. I can request the AI voice to schedule another call for the client for me to do a follow-up. It's amazing. We're living in the AI revolution, guys, that anything is possible. And the thing about me is I love to take naps. That's the other thing. Once I learned that skill of teaching my AI agent on my voice, on how I do my sales, took a nap for like 2 hours. Then it's time to go pick up my daughter, my youngest daughter. Go pick up my kid from school. That's another 10 minutes. And what am I doing in those 10 minutes? I'm listening to something else, something motivational to get me going, to get me charged up. And then on the way back, maybe I'm listening to some music. I love listening to like motivational rap. That's my thing. Even in the gym, I'm listening to rap. I listen to Jeezy, Nas, DMX, all these artists that have proved over time that they're credible artists. Like Jeezy and Nas, to me, I'm in my top 5 right now of greatest rappers of all time. Biggie, of course. Biggie, Tupac, of course. But I'm talking about like in modern times, Jeezy and Nas are my top. They're definitely my top 5 in there because they are sharing game and knowledge and wisdom that I need at this level in my life. I'm in my 40s now, my mid 40s. I need new information. Biggie and Tupac are dead. You know, rest in peace to them. They got no new knowledge, no new information that they can give me. And I appreciate what they put out. They got a great body of work. I need new information. And Nas and Jeezy to me are putting out information that I can relate to. And then a bunch of other artists too. You know, especially the older guys that are older than me, because I'm 44. Any rapper that is older than me that is still in the game, I'm listening to. Once my kids get back from school, I hang out with them. That's the other thing about controlling my time. Before dinner, there's a window before dinner and after my kids return back from school that I have a little bit of free time. So I hang out with my kids, whether it's doing homework, we're just playing. My kids are asking me stupid questions. I'm responding to stupid questions. The kids are fighting. There's chaos in the house. There's massive chaos. That's why I'm out here under this tree, because the kids are back from school and there's chaos already. And I need to work because you don't get that time back. If you got kids, you know what I'm talking about. Many of you are stuck in your jobs, grinding, and you're gonna miss the time where your kids are growing, where your kids need you. When I started building my businesses, I made it my mission to always make sure I control my time 100% so that I can have time to spend with my family, with my kids, the people that I care about the most. Because at the end of the day, those people that are, you know, out there and outside of my family, they don't give a shit about me. All those people, they don't give a shit about you either. So you have to give a shit about yourself. You have to give a shit about your family. In the universe, you get the energy that you put out. Whatever energy you put out, you're gonna get back. Dinner comes, we gotta eat as a family. When we eat as a family, we get to speak, we get to engage, we get to share our experiences throughout the day. I love that. I love that. My wife insists on that, by the way. So I really enjoy that. And then after dinner, I'm back to working, maybe learning a new skill, so I can share all the game and the wisdom with you guys. Between all these activities, my daily routine, there are gonna be interruptions. There are gonna be phone calls that come in, problems to solve. There's a bill that needs to be paid. You know, there's always a problem. But when you control your time, you can attend to all these problems and make sure these problems don't escalate. Because when you don't control your time, what ends up happening is a small problem can balloon into something crazy. If you guys are ready to take your life and your business to the next level, we are in an AI revolution. It's no longer about the information. The information is out there. We're way past the information age, guys. We're now in the AI revolution. AI can change your lives. Schedule a call. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Talk to you soon. What up, my friends? You didn't get into healthcare to become a slave to paperwork and 12-hour shifts. You got into this to serve and to get rewarded the amount of money that you really deserve. But right now, you're drowning in bills in this crushing cost of living economy and high inflation. Listen, Wage slavery is a real thing in this new economy, but that cycle of struggling and falling behind ends today. Introducing the Elite Home Healthcare Business AI Automation. We've built a system that lets you automate 99% of all your home care business workflow in just 5 hours. Yes, 5 hours you can automate your entire home care business, guys. Imagine state licensing applications, payroll, client invoicing, accounting, and all admin workflows handled automatically. Automated marketing that finds premium clients on social media and TV while you take afternoon naps. You know, I love taking naps. Every afternoon, I love to take naps nowadays because I have automations running all day long. No more HR department, no manual time tracking, and no agency fees. And here's the best part, guys. You're not doing all this alone. I'm gonna give you 100 days of one-on-one coaching and mentorship in my private members-only group. Stop trading your soul, your time for a paycheck and hustling backwards. You need to stop that right now. We have entered AI revolution. Automate your freedom, take your time back and your life back. Click the link below and join us. Let's build your elite home care future.